beam for China, and she's got some catching up to do too. 9.975 rather put up by Yang Bo a moment ago. Silivash on uneven bars just a second ago, waiting for her score. Another brilliant performance.
We have seen some outrageous scores already in rotation 1 and great routines.
It's important to keep in mind that there are 4 events going on. The 4 best teams in the world all performing brilliantly all at once. It's crazy.
It really is. And you just can't keep up with the high scores.
The Chinese are just excellent on this beam. Compulsory was beautiful. Better than anyone else in the competition. Layout chest roll down. Tiny little wobble there. Preparing for the dismount. Round off, double tuck. Just a slight hop on the landing, a little bobble on the full turn. Other than that, it was very nice.
We will have her score in just a moment. We wait for Silivash. There has just been another 10 on the vault by Lashenova. Truly remarkable.
Brandy Johnson, her middle tumbling run, she nailed her full in at the opening pass. Just did whip over through the double tuck. It's a really good music selection for her. The audience gets into it. They get behind her in this routine. Last tumbling run, double tuck. Oh. The first break for the Americans. It'll be 5/10 of a point deduction for the fall and a 10th going out of bounds. Oh, what a shame. The rest of the routine was just solid as could be.
Very tough break for the Americans, but I'll tell you, Silivash, a 10 on uneven bars. How many is that, Bart? 4, 5?
I think it's 4 to this point. There's been a lot of talk about bringing the level of the scores down, but scores are booming through the roof here.
The problem is the gymnasts move faster than the rule changes do. And that's Brandy on her last tumbling pass. She over-rotates the double back, falls out of bounds at 6/10 of a point off.
And on the vault, Bulginskaya of the Soviet Union, second vault, her first a 9.9. By the standards that they've been going, that's not so good.
Round off, full twisting layout. Oh, beautiful. Yurchenko full. Now keep in mind, some of her teammates did double twisting Yurchenko's, which is a more difficult vault, but she did this so clean, there are hardly any deductions.
And of course, Bulginskaya is the Olympic champion last year on this event.
Brandy Johnson, 9.450 on floor exercise, that despite the fall.
Look at the clean execution of this vault. That is the way the Soviets do everything. So clean, no deductions, perfect form.
It's interesting to note when she sticks, watch her feet, one foot just slightly in front of the other as she's trying to plant that landing. It's a Bulginskaya technique.
This was the first 10 of the night. This by Alicia Dudnik of the Soviet Union. That came in the vault, and it started a row of 10s by the Soviet athletes, by the Romanians, some very fine scores on the vault. Here is yet another one.
This is Lashenova.
All together now, and look at this vault. Oh, full twisting Yurchenko. She lays it out at the end. Arms go out to the side. Great style.
They said it was team competition, didn't we? Lashenova with the 10. So there were 2 10s in the vault by the Soviet Union. Here's a look again.
You can't do this vault any better. And this is what I like. She does the pull, then opens the arms out for the stylization and nails the landing.
Well, that started it. So 2 10s. And then it was Silivash, the Olympic champion on the uneven bar.
Beautiful Stalder work, and you rarely see that anymore. Right to a front Stalder. Delchev. Stalled her again to a full pirouette. Which is a nice variety of moves here. Release moves, in-bar work with the stalled and free hip dismount, and a beautifully stuck landing.
Some extremely high scores from three leading teams, the Soviet Union, the Romanians, and China. Soviet Union 49.749. They are still in first place as we take another look at the dismount of Sulivas. The Romanian scored 49.637, the Chinese 49.674. By comparison, the United States 49.011.